Hi, you guys. So this journalist, he posted a message on his Instagram live. Instagram stories. Excuse me. And I believe he said, since we are uncanceling Kanye West, shouldn't we uncancel Chrisette Michele? Um, and so the Shade Room posted what was said and what he wrote, as far as how he feels about her being canceled. Um, and so a lot of people went to her page and she's tried to explain, as you can see, what canceling means, when she's saying that. And so a lot of celebrities are more under her tab, giving her words of encouragement and trying to, show support for her, I would imagine. Most of them. I feel like Tank was definitely trying to support her as well. Just saying, believe in yourself and just do what you do. But she has a point. There is a point to what she's saying. And we can look at some other situations like the Monique situation and the Aunt Viv from years ago. When certain people who have the connections with the people who do make the decisions, and they get in their ear and they can influence them not to allow you on a larger, some of the larger tours. Um, then I feel like that's what she means. Like, yeah, we could, if you like her, you can go to her social media pages and wait to see if she's going to put music out. But a lot of people are followers. I'm not trying to be mean with that, or even, I don't even know any other way to say that. A lot of people follow trends and they follow what everybody else is saying and doing. And so that's the importance of media and these radio stations and stuff, the ones that are left. And that's what I was trying to explain about that Breakfast Club as well, about them having that huge market like that, which gives them a large level of influence, right? Even though, the guy is a scumbag. I'm not going to go off into that. But, you know, they put him there. And so now he's there, and some people want to protect that because they want to be able to have that platform to go to push their stuff, right? It's not that they're concerned about the safety of young girls or women. They just want to be able to make their money. And so it's always going to come back to money at the end of the day. And so she has a point. I get what she's saying, but I also get what Tank is saying as well. You should, even when people are telling you no, you still keep doing whatever it is that you want to try to do until you decide not to do it anymore, or until whatever changes. He has a point in that, because sometimes people will change their mind, and sometimes some of these people that are doing all this negative stuff on the back end, they end up coming up, right? And then the karma of all that end up coming around on them. And so sometimes these things change. Sometimes the tables will turn on people. And so he has a point. Just do your work. But let me know what you guys think about all of this. A lot of people were accusing him of clout chasing with what he was saying. I felt like he was sincere in trying to encourage her. That's just my opinion, because there are a lot of R&B singers who are not getting the media attention, and they have the route of still doing shows, for the audience that are still here for them. I don't understand why she wouldn't be able to, continue to do that as well. Because I have seen her name come up, for some shows. So I think that she is doing what he's saying. I think that she was probably used to that push that she was getting, of course, with the magazines and the radio, like I was saying, the stuff that kind of really sets you out there to let people, the masses, know that you are a part of whatever. And maybe she's not getting calls for, to sing on songs, or certain producers are not wanting to work with her. All of that stuff you have to take into consideration. And I think people were trying to kind of tell her that even back then, because I remember reading the comments back then when she was saying that, announcing that she was going to do that. Um, and I don't think it's fair to compare her to Kanye West. I'm just going to go on and put that out there. I understand what the guy was trying to do by, bringing the conversation up, to put the conversation in front of us so people could be aware. But you can't compare her to a Kanye West when Kanye West is kind of in a family where they have like a media strong, a stronghold on the media. And so it's kind of unfair to do that. And I don't think that Kanye is some big, I think he gave us 2 or 3 solid albums. And at this point, he's just a personality. And I think people are just more interested in seeing what he's doing and what he's saying than listening to his music. That's kind of just the way they do things today. Everybody's a personality, and people don't really have talent or the music to back up all this talk that's going on about them. Whereas before, people were not talking about you unless you had a hit, unless you were doing, really doing something with your music. Or acting or whatever it was, people didn't just get media attention just to get it to talk about a bunch of nothing. But times have changed. And so I think that people may be confusing that the fact that he's a personality with people wanting his music. I don't think people really, I don't know anybody who's dying to hear Kanye West do anything, but that's just my opinion. To my understanding, he might still produce or whatever for other people. I don't know. I'm not into him like that. But I don't think it's fair to compare her to him. I think their situations are very different. He can't, whatever he did, people are living to see him do all this foolishness, number one. Otherwise, they wouldn't keep putting these cameras and stuff on him. And so we have to be mindful of that. I think her situation was different. You know, and that's just my opinion. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.